Hey GameScoop TV, Greg here, updating my PlayStation firmware. In case you didn't know, over on Xbox Live today, Elements of Destruction came out along with Sea Life Safari. Depending on where you live, for the PSP, you could pick up Secret Agent Clank, Space Invaders Extreme, which is also on the DS. But the big news is firmware 2.36 for the PlayStation 3. Let's chat about it.
Why does this qualify as big news?
It improves the stability of some PlayStation software.
Oh, which ones?
Oh, we don't know. They won't tell us that.
Nice.
Really, the big news is that yesterday when Sony said this is coming out really soon, which turned out to be today, they also said that coming soon is PlayStation firmware 2.40, which adds an in-game cross-media bar and trophies.
And that's big, right? For Xbox people who already have this, can you explain what it is?
For Xbots, it is very...
Thank you for that correction.
The thing is that when you turn on your PlayStation 3, you're presented with a cross-media bar where you have to scroll if you want to look at your movies, your games, your friends.
You make it sound like a lot more fun than it is.
Oh, it's awesome. And problem is that once you're in most games, you can't get to that bar. So like if Damon sent me a message on PSN,
Wouldn't do that.
well, he's too cheap to buy a system, I guess. But if he was cool and made real money and worked at a real grown-up job, he would send me messages and I can get it to him through the in-game cross-media bar. It'd be awesome.
The very definition of a slow news day. The day it's perfectly okay to talk about Wisconsin.
Yeah, so we got this press release today that Wisconsin is starting to give incentives to developers to come to is Wisconsin the cheese state?
Yeah, a 25% tax credit
yeah.
for video game companies to move their business to Wisconsin. I was wondering, is there a precedence for this sort of thing?
There is, like, I think Texas and Quebec and Montreal have done this as well. But I was thinking this would be a perfect opportunity to get some cash for Neutron Synergy, our new video
Neutron
game
Synergy
company.
is Ryan and I's new startup video game
Yeah,
company.
we're making Monster Surprise. Don't tell anybody about it.
The only thing is, I don't know anybody in Wisconsin that we could get more
Well,
information.
it's all right here in the recipe for success. I've outlined some strategy. It's not in here
So
physically.
what's our first step? How do we move forward?
Do we know anybody in Wisconsin we can call?
Funny story, Poe spent 4 years in Wisconsin. My best friend from high school. He'll totally know all about this.
Let's give him a call. Yeah, we'll get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Poe, this is Damon and Ryan from IGN and Neutron Synergies, startup game development company here in San Francisco. No doubt you've heard about our first title, Monster Surprise, a big AAA game planned for 2010-11. Wondering if you can tell us more about Wisconsin's incentives it's offering for video game companies.
Wants to what?
I also had a quick question about overtime. Are there any laws or anything in Wisconsin about sort of how long we can work our employees and how much we have to pay them and stuff like that?
My cousin is in Wisconsin.
Well, that's great. Is he in the programming business? Is he an artist?
He sells pigs.
How restrictive are the laws in Wisconsin?
I don't know. I mean, you have to ask him. I buy a pig every now and then, ship it on the airplane, but...
You can ship a pig on an airplane?
Our attorney, Joel Spiederman, can get on the phone with you today, later on this afternoon.
Fax machine. Who are you again?